89.1 The Bash, WVJC, Mount Carmel, Illinois, a Wabash Valley College broadcasting station.
Support local music.
Local music. They do a lot with local music.
Support local music.
Very diverse as far as the music they play a lot of local stuff.
This is Megaphone Local.
There's a lot of good music out there that doesn't get any attention.
You can hear anything on here, and I love that, you know.
Support local music.
This is Megaphone Local, an 89.1 The Bash local music radio production.
You heard that right. It is Megaphone Local here on 89.1 The Bash. Before we get started in our lineup today, I just want to give a huge thank you to all of the wonderful bands that have shown us so much support on social media as we've got this program going. Again, week 2 of Megaphone Local. We've got so much great music to get to. And first of all, Kujo will be the first band that we will be playing today. So before I get into any of their information, I'll just let the music speak for itself. We're going to kick things off with Anemia by Kujo, a band out of Henderson, Kentucky. Again, more information to come, but first, it's Anemia right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Henderson, Kentucky-based alt-rock grunge band Kujo with Anemia to kick things off here on Megaphone Local. Thanks again so much for joining us, everyone. This, again, out of Henderson, Kentucky, an alt-rock grunge band based out of Henderson, Kentucky. Jefferson Canales on guitar and vocals, Braden Knott on bass, and Elijah Lawing on drums. They have a really interesting background that we'll get into just here in a second, but what an incredible grunge sound for as young of a group as this is. You can read an entire article that a company in Evansville, I believe, did on their social media at Kujo_band. But before we get more into that, we're going to kick it off again with Patty Holiday here with Kujo on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Once again, it is Kujo with Patty Holiday right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Again, out of Henderson, Kentucky, an alt-rock grunge band. This band will be playing at the Tearful Warning EP release show, another band that we had on last week, and we'll be playing some more music this week. They will be playing at the 812 Youth Showcase again for the Tearful Warning EP release show on Friday, June 6th at the Damsel Brew Pub in Evansville, Indiana. Doors open at 6:30, music starts at 7, and it's about $15 to enter. So if you're interested, go check out Kujo and Tearful Warning alongside another band that we will announce shortly. But to end things for Kujo, it is their latest release out of 2025 in February, I believe. It's Wrath of Zion by Kujo right here on Megaphone Local. Wrath of Zion by Kujo. If you are a fan of the heavier stuff, this band is for you. Once again, they're going to be playing at the Tearful Warning EP release show on Friday, June 6th at the Damsel Brew Pub in Evansville. Doors open at 6:30. Music at $7, $15 entry fee. So on their social media account, they do have, on Instagram rather, they have Mudhoney and Bleach Era Nirvana as some of their influences, so you can definitely hear some of that in their music, as well as Deftones and Queens of the Stone Age. So you can hear that inspiration in their music. Another band that's going to be playing at the Tearful Warning EP release show that's up next is Arachnophobia. But again, thanks so much to Kujo for being on the show. But we're going to move on to Arachnophobia. This is Gas Station Sushi. Don't go anywhere. This is Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
Open up, greasy floors, throw up. If I die, let me rest. Heart attack, what a jam! From a scream, soak sweat, can't you tell me yet? Crawl around with the best. Heart attack, what a jam!
bashradio.com.
The sound of opportunity is calling. Whether you dream of being home every night or exploring the open road, a career in truck driving can make it happen. At Wabash Valley College, our commercial truck driving certificate program prepares you for the Illinois CDL and DOT certification. Gain the skills and confidence needed to operate trucks and semi-trailers and start your journey toward a rewarding career. Learn more today by calling 618-262-8641 or visiting iecc.edu/WVC.
Support provided by Wabash General Hospital. Half of adults over 50 are at risk for fractures due to osteoporosis. And if you've already had a fracture, your risk of another one doubles. To make your bone health a priority, WGH offers the Better Bones Clinic, where you can learn how to strengthen your bones through diet, exercise, and supplements, monitor lab work and DEXA scans, receive diagnosis, and plan treatment options. Appointments can be made by calling 618-263-6400.
But not for long, the future is coming on, it's coming on, it's
Cracker Island it was born.
It's Gorillas on today's Hit Alternative.
Arachnophobia right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Arachnophobia is an alt grunge band continuing this trend of grunge so far throughout the show from the Evansville underground music scene. This was a band formed on May 29th of 2023. It was founded by William Birchler and Patrick Simmons. The band originally a four-piece by the name of Dereel, but soon became a three-piece, as you know it now, Arachnophobia. Vocalist and guitarist Patrick Simmons offers a unique voice to the intense musical passion by drummer Max Raish and his twin brother, bassist William Raish. Inspired by bands such as Nirvana, Silverchair, and Rage Against the Machine, Arachnophobia combines detailed lyricism and potent instrumentals to create a unique blend of grunge never seen before. You can definitely hear the Nirvana in that previous song, Kill Me Now. Before the break, you heard Gas Station Sushi, also by Arachnophobia. And to close things out for Arachnophobia, it's going to be Parasitic Twin right here on Megaphone Local on today's hit alternative radio station 89.1, The Bash.
Without my mind presence breathing out. Let me die. You'll live on without my mind. Let me die. You'll live on without my
Parasitic Twin by Arachnophobia right here on Megaphone Local. Once again, on today's hit alternative radio station 89.1, The Bash. I did forget to mention that Arachnophobia will also be playing at the Tearful Warning EP release show alongside Kujo and a few other bands in the Evansville area at the Damsel Brew Pub in Evansville, to be exact. At that Tearful Warning EP release show, obviously, will be Tearful Warning themselves. We were grateful enough to get their lead track off of the upcoming self-titled EP release that will be dropped on May 30th, I believe, so be sure to keep your eyes and ears open out for that EP. But we are going to play As Fast as Sand, the lead track off of that upcoming EP by Tearful Warning. Don't go anywhere, it's Tearful Warning right here on Megaphone Local. As Fast as Sand on Megaphone Local on today's hit alternative radio station 89.1 The Bash. I've said it multiple times now, but I'll say it again just to get the point across. Their EP release show is on Friday, June 6th at the Damsel Brew Pub in Evansville, Indiana. Doors open at 6:30, music to start at 7 with a $15 entry fee. And be sure to look out for their upcoming EP release on May 30th. We're going to take we'll just keep it legal and then get right back to the music. Anyone else is up next, but first, let's keep it legal on 89.1 The Bash.
89.1 The Bash. WVJC, Mount Carmel, Illinois. A Wabash Valley College broadcasting station.
Can See You Too by Anyone Else right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Last week we featured a band out of Fairfield, Illinois, Legally Sheila, a 5-piece band out of, once again, Fairfield, Illinois. This is the solo venture by vocalist Aiden Dunn of that same band, so I would assume out of the same area, but, you know, kind of the same vibe of Legally Sheila, but with his own personal twist, of course. So I was really impressed by that. Next up, By a Thread, also by Anyone Else. Thanks so much for being on the show, Aiden. And let's kick it to By a Thread by Anyone Else right here on Megaphone Local.
Clutch a pistol while I'm staring at your picture on my wall. Hold me tight before I fall. You and me, we had it all. Amputate my legs and watch me
By a Thread, Anyone Else right here on Megaphone Local. We'll take a short break. Thanks so much for being on the show, Aiden. And thanks for mentioning your own solo project last week to get you on here. I really appreciate it. But we'll take a short break and kind of have a vibe shift. We'll go from the grunge to kind of the indie and indie pop scene. But stick around. Don't go anywhere. It's Megaphone Local.
89.1 The Bash.
Dreaming of a career behind the mic? Wabash Valley College offers an outstanding radio program that can help you do just that. Learn from industry professionals, get hands-on experience, and become part of our Bash family. Tune in to 89.1 The Bash to hear our students in action and imagine yourself on the airwaves. Ready to start your journey? Visit Wabash Valley College today and explore the opportunities waiting for you. Your future in radio starts here at Wabash Valley College, where your voice matters.
Are you a smaller artist looking to get your music out there to the tri-state? Maybe you just want to expand your audience? Whatever it may be, 89.1 The Bash wants to help. Megaphone Local wants your music on the air. Our local music radio show is geared toward helping expose local bands and artists. Contact 89.1 via TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, or email the show directly at megaphonelocal@gmail.com. Megaphone Local, a radio show explicitly meant to get the word out.
The alternative revolution.
It's time to pick our new leader.
89.1 The Bash.
All right, let's go.
About your day, 'cause you're looking kinda sad, and I know there's someone to blame. Sometimes you act like you don't wanna conversate, but I got one thing to say. I can make your day better and better than tomorrow. Baby, don't leave me alone, feeling no sorrow. The best I can do is give you my love to borrow. I can make your day better and better than tomorrow. I can make it better. I can make it better. I can make it better, babe. I can make it better. I can make it better. I can make it better. I can make it better, babe. I can make it better, baby. I can see the smile on your face. Maybe it's your hair that's in the way. I really wanna speak my mind, but I get in my own way. Sometimes I feel like today is just yesterday, and I don't wanna repeat myself like yesterday, cause I know today is meant to be a brand new day. And if we repeat ourselves, we're not living for today. We just gotta live our lives like we only have today. I can make your day better and better than tomorrow. Baby, don't leave me alone, feeling no sorrow. The best I can do is give you my love to borrow. I can make your day better and better than tomorrow. I can make your day better and better than tomorrow. Baby, don't leave me alone, feeling no sorrow. The best I can do is give you my love to borrow. I can make your day better and better than tomorrow. I can make your day better and better than tomorrow. Baby, don't leave me alone, feeling no sorrow. The best I can do is give you my love to borrow. I can make your day better and better than tomorrow.
I Can Make Your Day Better by Kevin Arroyo right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Kevin Arroyo is a Mexican-American indie pop artist hailing from the state of Illinois. This 21-year-old artist has spent quite some time experimenting with a diverse range of genres, but ultimately he found his deep connection within the indie scene. Kevin is actually a friend of the show. He's been on 89.1 The Bash in the past on different programs that we had here. If you remember Underground Sound, Kevin Arroyo was a featured artist on that program. So throwing it back to about 2022, 2023, 2 to 3 years ago, right here on The Bash. But we brought him back because we just love his sound so much. I am a huge fan of indie pop, so this just scratches that itch for me, to say the least. We're going to stick with Kevin Arroyo going year by year here. That was from 2023. This next one is from 2024. Until I Find Someone by Kevin Arroyo right here on Megaphone Local. Don't go anywhere.
Expensive than a wedding ring, and I don't wanna be here tomorrow if it ain't with you. No. I've been trying to get your attention for some time now, but you won't even give me the time of the day. And I swear I'm not trying to waste your time now, but now you're telling me to get out your face. Please don't wake me up until I find someone who really shows me love, tell me what is up. Please don't wake me up until I find someone who really shows me love, tell me what is up. It's 6 a.m. and I still can't see it. What's in my head? Yeah, I think it's a wedding ring. But now I don't want you here tomorrow. I don't wanna be with you. No. You've been trying to gain my attention for some time now, but now I won't even give you the time of the day. You heard I'm doing good, so you wanna come back now. I'm telling you to get out my face. Please don't wake me up until I find someone who really shows me love,
Until I Find Someone by Kevin Arroyo right here on Megaphone Local. Kevin's passion for music began during his middle school days when he was inspired by artists such as Kujo, Code of the Friend, Boy Pablo, and many more. Over the years, he has been diligently learning and honing his craft, constantly seeking inspiration from a vast array of musicians and genres, which has allowed him to grow as both an artist and an individual. Thanks again so much for being on the program, Kevin. We're going to kick it to Cloudy Skies, but first, if you go to Kevin's Instagram at Kevin M. Arroyo and click on his link tree, he also has some merch available, and it tells you all the info of where you can find him on the different music streaming platforms. But we're going to kick it to Cloudy Skies, one of his most recent releases. This is Cloudy Skies by Kevin Arroyo, once again on today's hit alternative radio station on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. It's Cloudy Skies, Kevin Arroyo.
Since I spoke to you, and I've been trying to hold on, but baby, I'm still writing my feelings in a song, and I can't see, no, I can't see. Look the skies today, look the skies today, my team, and I can't see, no, I can't see. Look the skies today, look the skies today, my team.
The Bash.
Stay
Streetlights by Past Hours right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Dream pop and indie rock is kind of the genre that Past Hours is rocking with, and I was really surprised that Past Hours wasn't a bigger band because this is just such a refined sound. The mixing and mastering is just really, really incredible. I listened to the entire Heartbreak Summer EP, which you'll hear a single from next. Lonely Eyes, Past Hours is up next. But last week I had a band all the way from California. I had one from the United Kingdom. I know this is the title of the show is Megaphone Local, but when I find an artist that I think is deserving of everyone's attention, I've just got to put it on the show. So based out of Phoenix, Arizona, this is Past Hours. Up next, that was Streetlights you just heard by Past Hours. Up next is Lonely Eyes from their Heartbreak Summer EP by Past Hours right here on Megaphone Local on today's hit alternative radio station, 89.1 The Bash.
I don't know what changed, and if I'm to blame, but it doesn't feel like it did back then. These thoughts catching flight, they're turning my mind, 'cause I don't know how I can get through those lonely eyes. All I give and none returned. Am I just never enough? You say that we're fine, 'cause I'm dying inside. Knowing you lie and keep up a smile.
Lonely Eyes by Past Hours, once again right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. That song from their Heartbreak Summer EP. I did listen to the entire EP the other day as I was sorting through all the music, and again, I was super impressed, and I'm surprised this is not a bigger artist. Only just over 6,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, so go support Past Hours wherever you can find them. Go to their Instagram, give them a follow, shouting them out there. It's really great music. But this is a song, this next song, that we've actually played in our daily rotation here on The Bash. It's Misplaced Daydream by Past Hours. And then after that, a short break, and then we'll be back for hour 2 of Megaphone Local. But first, it's Misplaced Daydream by Past Hours right here on Megaphone Local. Don't go anywhere.
Things have changed in the strangest ways.
From Wabash Valley College, this is 89.1.
The Bash.
WVJC.
Mount Carmel, Illinois.
Support local music.
Local music. They do a lot with local music.
Support local music.
Very diverse as far as the music they play. Play a lot of local stuff.
This is Megaphone Local.
There's a lot of good music out there that doesn't get any attention.
You can hear anything on here, and I love that, you know.
Support local music.
This is Megaphone Local, an 89.1 The Bash local music radio production.
You heard that right. We are on hour number 2 of Megaphone Local right here on today's Hit Alternative. We're going to keep the vibe rolling here, kind of in the indie and alternative genre, with a band out of Evansville, Illinois, Macro Geo. I hit them up the other day just to get a few of their singles here on 89.1. And before we get into the music, that the intro started playing there, I'll re-cue that and get it ready to go. But this band is from Southern Indiana. They're going to be playing in Evansville, Indiana, on the roof at the Arts Win downtown on May 31st at 6:30 p.m. If you're not familiar with the concert series, it is a free event showcasing local musicians throughout the summer. Be sure to go check that out. And now we're going to get to the music. It's Bobby by Macro Geo right here on 89.1 The Bash on Megaphone Local.
Took me out
Bobby by Macro Geo right here on Megaphone Local. Once again on today's hit alternative. That single from 2024. And Macro Geo, again, out of southern Indiana. A kind of a pop, an indie pop kind of vibe. But once again, they'll be performing here soon. More details on that in just a bit. But next up, it's their latest release, Night Night. This is Macro Geo on Megaphone Local.
Just let the night go crazy. Leave all the pain behind. 'Cause when you've got no safety, you just search harder to find. That it lasts mostly just leaves me feeling like it's a lot to ask. Shaking with emotion, take off your dark shades and step into the light. And I'm so close that I can smell your fresh lotions. But you hide where I can't find. It's night, night, baby. All my words scattered away, hoping they come back meaning something I recognize.
That was Macro Geo with Night Night, their latest single from 2025. Macro Geo is from southern Indiana. They've been playing these songs as a band for about 2 years now, but their current lineup is pretty new. They released a few singles back in 2024, and again released Night Night just at the beginning of this month. And if you're in the Evansville, Indiana area, they're playing on the roof at the Art Swin downtown on May 31st at 6:30 p.m. Once again, that concert series is a free event showcasing local musicians throughout the summer. The songs are written and recorded by Sam Snyder. So thanks so much again for Macro Geo being on the show. And we're going to kick it to an international artist, one of our neighbors up north in Toronto, I believe. This is Daphne with Movies right here on Megaphone Local. Don't go anywhere. This is 89.1 The Bash.
that moment's like a movie. You wanna fall in love with them like it's a movie. You also wanna break your heart like it's a movie. You wanna party till you're drunk like it's a movie. But life's not like the movies.
North of the U.S. border, it's Daphne with Movies right here on Megaphone Local. I don't know specifically if she's based in Toronto, but I know she's played music in the Toronto, Canada area, so good to have her on this week. Next up, it's Consequences by Daphne, and we'll make some comparisons that I've kind of come up with right after this. Consequences by Daphne right here on Megaphone Local.
Came in a tidal wave, a total waste of a perfect place. You said we go my pace, you're at the end of the race. You love the chase. Clothes are off, don't talk. Is this all that you want? I've been lying to myself, that it could be something else. Who can I trust? Who can I love? Hold it above, that's all it was. You would say goodbye to me while you're putting on your jeans. So think about the consequences. No, you can think about the consequences. Oh no, but even after all the consequences, oh, you do it all again, it all up again, damn. That's one quick turn around. I was seeing hearts, now I'm crying on the ground. Try not to blame myself that you're happier being by yourself. Close your eyes, don't talk. Is this all that you want? I've been lying to myself that it could be something else. Who can I trust? Who can I love? Hold it above, that's all it was. You would say goodbye to me while you're putting on your jeans. So think about the consequences. No, you can think about the consequences. Oh no, but even after all the consequences, oh, you do it all again, it all up again, damn. The worst part is I think you're gonna come back. Your name's still in my phone, wishing you'd want that. You don't think about the consequences. You can't think about the consequences. But even after all the consequences, you do it all again, it all up again, damn.
Consequences by Daphne right here on Megaphone Local. Next up, it is Crying on the Ceiling, her latest single. The artist out of Toronto, Canada, Daphne, right here on Megaphone Local. And then a short break before we get back to some more of the local music right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Here is Crying on the Ceiling by Daphne.
I'm frozen in the ice. My body's blue and white. Yeah, I make a decision, can't do anything right. Won't be 20 for eternity, and it's killing me inside. On the inside, I don't know what I'm feeling. Crying on the ceiling, crying on the ceiling. While my mother says I'm overeating and I'm oversleeping. Crying on the ceiling, everything is upside down. Upside down. I'm burnt out from doing nothing. The stress comes when I feel like I should be doing something.
One more thing about Daphne before we kick it to break and get back to some more of the local music here. I drew some comparisons to Chappell Roan, Olivia Rodrigo, and even some Lola Young, and she actually did, Daphne herself posted about that on her TikTok, where she's kind of blown up in recent months, but I just thought, because I had mentioned comparisons earlier and then I forgot to mention it, so there's your comparison for Daphne if you're interested in any of those artists that might draw some similarities. So we're going to kick it to break and then be right back to Megaphone Local. Ian Kemper is up next, but again, a short break, and we'll be right back to it.
89.1 The Bash.
Looking to grow your future in agriculture? Wabash Valley College has you covered. From hands-on training to careers in ag sales, marketing, and mid-management at ag suppliers, our agriculture program sets you up for success. Learn from expert instructors who are passionate about helping you achieve your goals. Ready to plant the seeds of your career? Call WVC at 618-262-8641 or visit iecc.edu/WVC today. Wabash Valley College, your future in agriculture is waiting.
Support provided by Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois. Now offering employee pricing. At Steve Faulkner Automotive, available this month, our new 2024 Ford Broncos and 2024 Ford F-150s, plus 2025 Ram 1500s and the 2024 Dodge Hornet. Also available are our new 2025 Jeep Wranglers and the 2025 Jeep Compass. All inventory is available in-store or online at stevefaulknerautomotive.com. That's Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois.
Why don't you get it? Can't you get it? Understand? You know you're on my mind. For the night, for the facts fine.
It may seem random, and that's kind of the point. Never know what to expect here at 89.1 The Bash.
There are some days when I look both ways and I talk myself out of
once again right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Quick shout out to all of the listeners. Thanks so much for tuning in. And of course, a shout out to all these wonderful artists that have agreed to have their music on the air, including what you just heard, Atone by Ian Kemper. Up next is I Want You by Ian Kemper. But first, Ian is an indie rock psych pop artist from Southern Illinois, blending 60s rock sensibility and catchy pop hooks. His music is available on all platforms. He has 2 albums and several singles, including I Want You by Ian Kemper, which you're about to hear right here on Megaphone Local.
I want you to realize it's my life. I want you to realize it ain't paradise. I want you to glide with the air you breathe. I want you to set me free. I'm gonna climb to the highest hill. Gonna take control. Gonna free my will. Gonna swallow it whole like some giant new pill. 'Cause I believe it every day. And I believe it won't go away. And I believe it every day. I want you. I want you to realize it's my life. I want you to realize it ain't paradise. I want you to glide with the air you breathe. I want you to set me free. I'm gonna drive to the highest hill. Gonna take control. Gonna free my will. Gonna swallow it whole like some giant new pill. 'Cause I believe it every day. And I believe it won't go away. And I believe it every day. I want you. I want you. I want you. Slide with your soul and see. Slide with your soul and see. Slide with your soul and see.
I Want You by Ian Kemper here on Megaphone Local. Next up, it's his newest release. I Want You actually was released back in January, I believe, January 24th of this year, so a relatively new single there. But his latest release that he requested be put on the air, Unglued by Ian Kemper, released just at the beginning of April. Can't wait for everyone to hear it right here on Megaphone Local. This is Unglued by Ian Kemper.
I'm going through changes I cannot explain. It takes a lot of patience to
89.1 The Bash. WVJC, Mount Carmel, Illinois. A Wabash Valley College broadcasting station.
In the midst of a hurricane, you gave your coat to keep me dry. But when I questioned if you needed back, told me no and then some light. You put me up on your shoulder when the flood began to rise, reminded me of an older time. She was 2 and I was 5. I've taken love for granted. You created the man that I want to be. Desperate times need something nice. Memories would serve no use without you. Replay those moments when I would cry. Something I see now. My mind would slow down, yeah. And I've taken your love for granted. You created the man that I want to be.
That's Connor Michael with On Your Shoulders, back on the show from last week. Next up is Heartache, and then an unreleased song from Connor Michael featuring Jack D. Simon. They co-wrote this song, but first, before we get ahead of ourselves, this is Heartache by Connor Michael. You might have heard it last week, but it's just so good, we're going to play it once more. Heartache, Connor Michael right here on Megaphone Local.
With a heart attack, my mind runs a lap around the things I like, just like that. 'Cause they don't mean anything to me, 'cause what I need is in front of me. My vision's back, I'm glued to pages past things I can't take back. Write that guilt to write. a statue in my name. What I was and not what I am. Tell me I've got more time left. Feed me lies until I can't rest. Oh, I can't wrap my head around all these bridges burned. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My heart drops when I'm at my worst, and I know that, 'cause everyone is always first. Who would blame them? It's just my curse. Done with games. Always speeches makes you hurt. Manipulation. It's making my own heart burst. Hate you, baby, the brunt of it. But you're here at my worst. Tell me I've got more time left. Feed me lies until I can't rest. Oh, I can't wrap my head around all these bridges burned. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was Heartache by Connor Michael right here on Megaphone Local. Excuse me, from Megaphone Local. Go check him out on social media as well. From his album With Devotion, released in late October of 2024. We have the privilege of playing some unreleased music from Connor Michael as well as Jack D. Simon. These two guys co-wrote this next song together. And again, it is a privilege to have some unreleased music being played here on Megaphone Local. So don't go anywhere if you're a fan of what you're hearing. This is an unreleased song, I'm sure soon to come on Connor Michael's discography, as well as a shout out to Jack D. Simon. So here, for the first time being played on the air, is Said It's Nothing by Connor Michael and Jack D. Simon right here on Megaphone Local on today's Hit Alternative. Said It's Nothing for the first time on the air on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Said It's Nothing by Connor Michael and Jack D. Simon, co-written by those two. Super impressed with that outcome of that song. Very good. We're going to move on to Maria by Matt Siger. I am so sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but that's the name of the game sometimes. It's Maria by Matt Siger right here on Today's Hit Alternative on Megaphone Local.
Standing on the corner of saint and sinner, trying to find the friendly face amongst the losers and winners. She's always been left out, rejected from the in crowd, holding hands with the ghosts of the city, 'cause they're the only ones who make her feel pretty. Hiding in the shadows, safe to let the tears flow. Maria, are you lonesome tonight? You know you're getting closer to who you are meant to be. Maria, everything will be alright. You're beautiful and someday this you will see, Maria. Her mother was so critical, she can still hear her voice, calling her pitiful. Now she has no choice but to pick herself apart, keep on breaking her own heart. Her father was a bastard, to say the least. She's triggered by the sound of stomping feet, 'cause he come and scream in her face. Yeah, that's all the attention he gave. Maria, are you lonesome tonight? You know you're getting closer to who you are meant to be. Maria, everything will be alright. You're beautiful and someday this you will see, Maria. So tonight she looks up at the moon and stars above, closes her eyes and dreams of love, holds on to that feeling. She got something to believe in. Wakes up and realizes she's not a trauma thought. Stares at herself in the mirror and begins to feel proud as tears fall from her eyes. Her smile just shines. Maria, are you lonesome tonight? You know you're getting closer to who you are meant to be. Maria, everything will be alright. You're beautiful and someday this you will see. Maria, are you lonesome tonight? You know you're getting closer to who you are meant to be. Maria, everything will be alright. You're beautiful and someday this you will see, Maria.
That was Maria by Matt Siger. Once again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your last name, but again, that's just how it goes sometimes. But this song is a acoustic healing version. Excuse me, this is a anthem about healing from child abuse. So a powerful message there by Matt Siger and done in a absolutely beautiful way. That was released back on May 6th of 2025, but he has been making music since the early 90s when he started at 13 years old. He's self-taught, and he has a great sound and a great message. So thank you, Matt, for being on the show. We're going to close things out with a cover of Lady Gaga's Poker Face by an artist we had on the show last week, Callan Wheatley. So thanks for submitting this cover of Poker Face by Lady Gaga. I'm excited for everyone to hear it. Here is Poker Face by Callan Wheatley, also by Lady Gaga, right here on Megaphone Local. Poker Face, covered by Callan Wheatley by Lady Gaga. It's kind of an emotional version of the song. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't expect that kind of, emotion coming from Poker Face, but it was done in a really great way. So shout out to Callan Wheatley for his cover of Poker Face. This is actually a remastered version that will be released on June 15th, so be sure to look out for that. And some more news from Callan Wheatley, if I can get it pulled up here. This is a new song actually, but next month will be a new release from Callan called Ain't So Bad. He is from Princeton, Indiana, graduating high school on May 24th. His dad is GW, or Killing Miley Music, and he's responsible for mixing, mastering, and editing this music. So Shout out to Callan Wheatley and GW and Killing Miley Music. This music is available on all platforms. So that is going to close it out for this week on Megaphone Local. Once more, let's just give a quick shout out to all of these wonderful artists. Ian Kemper, Kujo, Connor Michael, Neely, Matt Sizer, Arachnophobia, Macro Geo, Kevin Arroyo, anyone else, Tearful Warning, Past Hours, Daphne, and what you just heard, Callan Wheatley. So I lied, we have a bit more time left in the hour, so we will leave you with this. Once again, it's Callan Wheatley with The Rain Comes Down right here on Megaphone Local. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We'll leave you with The Rain Comes Down.